himself dodges that ball.
Yeah, that's Coach Kramer now.
Coach Kramer. Well, the older brothers of AJ Kramer, our starting pitcher.
That's correct.
We do have Lance Sharpless on deck. Number 11, Sticks. Puts it in play. Can he beat out the double play? Very unfortunate there.
Good play, though, by the defense.
Was a good play by the shortstop. Took care of business there at second himself and then relayed the throw over to first base for the third out of the inning. Unfortunately, East Coast Sox does not get on the board, although we had some ducks on the pond. 0-0 headed to second inning. We'll take it.
How many leagues do you do?
Yeah.
Where'd you get those guys?
I've been changing my talent.
I don't want Gatorade, I want some water.
We're dynamic.
My water right there.
Oh, don't grab the grip off in the top.
Take both sides. No, I have a Gatorade. Thank you.
Here you go, two more.
There. Good. Warm up.
All right, airhead. Thank you. You already got that.
There it is.
That was good one,
So this team, the Dream, any idea where they're from? They look very athletic over there.
I do.
This guy in the batter's box looks pretty athletic.
I agree with that 100%, Brad. I'm not sure exactly where they're from. I'll have to look them up. Oh, he got a hold of that one, and Coach lost his sunglasses in the process. All right, guys, we've got number 10 leading off the second inning. It's 0-0 in the championship game between the Dream and the East Coast Sox. East Coast Sox are the home team. Got AJ Kramer on the mound. Had a clean inning in the first inning, other than one walk. Nice pitch right there, low in the strike zone. Christian Thompson really framing it up very nice behind the plate. He's done a great job this tournament.
Excellent location on that pitch.
AJ Kramer coming set. Delivers another one right down the heart for the swinging strikeout. First out of the inning. Christian fires it down to Lance Sharpless at third base. They throw it around the inning. Throw it around the diamond, rather.
Let's go.
AJ Kramer settling on the mound, really hitting the zone well here. That leaves that one up a little high. Southpaw sitting at about 78, 79 miles an hour on a fastball. I anticipate him heating up as he gets loosened up.
He can run
He
it
can
on
really
up there.
move it up into the low to mid 80s when he wants to. We got a ground ball, shortstop. Bryant fires it across to Costa Mahan at first base for the second out. That's two down and nobody on for the Dream.
Pitch there.
That's just pitching to contact right there and trusting your defense.
AJ's smart too. I've had good discussions with his dad. His dad said that he knows to not go out there and try to overthrow, and he'll settle in and only throw as hard as he really needs to.
That's really smart. We've been here for 5 games. Starts that out with a strike right down the middle. Gets ahead of the batter. Makes a lot of difference. Stay ahead of those batters. Then you can make them swing at your pitch, not hit what they want to.
Make them prove that they can actually hit.
Ooh, man.
I believe that was a breaking pitch.
Really nice breaking
Caught the
pitch.
inside corner there.
And that Dove out of the way of it for sure. The only problem I see in the field right now is this. If we have a fly ball to left field, it could be a problem. I see them shading their face over there. A ground ball right back at AJ. Oh, it took a bad hop off the mound. And that runner is going to be safe. That's just a little bad luck.
That's going to be scored an infield hit.
I think it should be. Just a little bad luck off the front of the mound. Took a weird hop. AJ was anticipating gloving that, and it took a weird hop towards second. That's all right. Just 2 outs, nothing hurt. Runner at first. Number 5 stepping in the right-handed batter's box. He's got some colorful batting gloves. I'll say that.
Yes.
Oh, and the foul ball. Umpire takes one off his collarbone area. Hopefully it caught his padding under his shirt and he's not too banged up.
Pretty good cut there, right?
It really was. Really was.
He took a pretty big hack.
He's a big kid.
He is a big kid.
Got a lot of bling around the neck and colorful batting gloves.
Yeah, we got some October pink.
Yeah. Breast awareness.
Yeah,
We appreciate all our moms out there and what they do for us. Try and keep this PG.
yeah, we really couldn't survive without the moms, could we?
No, that's true. The runner is going.
Oh, that's a
puts
good
it
throw.
on the money, but just a little late. He really got a good jump there.
I tell you, these kids,
AJ almost.
these
AJ
kids
almost
for the dream, they can run.
They can. They've got a lot of speed.
They
on
are
the base
athletic.
paths.
They're athletic.
I think if we can keep a ground ball in the infield right here, we'll have a chance to get out of this inning.
1-1
I don't
count.
think the guy in the batter's box has a lot of speed, personally. Here's a 1-1 count, 2 outs, runner at second. Bryant's trying to hold him. Bryant Wisdom at shortstop's trying to hold that runner close. And he's going to third, breaking to third.
Oh.
And we got a fly ball to right field down the line. And foul ball by inches. Wow. Costa Mahan had the best look at it. He did indeed point foul, so we trust him. Batter was trying to go the other way, and the runner was running. That would have easily scored a run, the first run of this championship game, if the ball had dropped inside the line. But that brings up 2 strikes for AJ Kramer. Can he get out of this? Runner is gone again. And he leaves it up just a little high. Really don't think AJ at this point is worried about the runner. He just wants to focus in on the batter right here and get this third strike and out. They have moved the runner into 90 feet from home plate.
See, the catcher went to the coach for a signal.
Batter in the box calls time. It's granted. Let's see if AJ can rise to the occasion here. And a soft liner right at second base, and it is bobbled, but he doesn't recover. He does recover and records the out. East Coast Sox gets out of the inning. The run does not count. It is a clean inning, 0-0, headed to the bottom of the second. We'll break for some, got to pay our sponsors. Thank you.
We're the ones.
the last one out that man's tailgate.
All right, folks, here we go. Starting the bottom of the second. Lance Sharpless, number 11 in the box. Takes first pitch in and inside and high for ball one. And a swinging strike there. And another pitch gets by Land. It's a high strike. Land's really swung a good bat this weekend. If he can get on base, we have Harlem Fuller up to deck, on deck. And ball gets past the catcher inside. Before we get away, Tucker Chrisman really made a good job of concentrating on that ball. He bobbled at second, getting the out, saving a run in that top of the second inning. 2-2 count. Just saws him off a little bit. Does he have a chance? Third baseman making a long throw. Ball gets away from the first baseman. I tell you what, you can argue, but that may be a base hit to me. That's a long. I mean, that third baseman had to go a long, long way away from first. That's a long throw, and just didn't have the time to really set himself and fire it down there.
Go, Jay.
Go. Harlem Fuller up to bat. He swung a really good bat this weekend. Pitcher throws it over, just trying to keep Land a little honest and maybe a step closer to first. And Harlem lays down the bunt. Pitcher throws it to second, trying to get the lead runner, and it's wide of second. Shortstop has to come off the bag, and they do not record an out. Really good job of small ball right there that Coach Furr has dealt up. We saw a little bit of that in the semifinal game and really got the bats going and going hot. Christian Thompson up to bat, number 5. Has really come on a little bit. Had a couple of nice swings in the semifinal game to drive in some runs. Let's see what number 5, our catcher, has to do. Again, square into bunt, playing that small ball. I tell you, it puts a lot of pressure on a team.
You got it, Bob.
You can drive the ball to the fence, or you can lay down it. Whether it's 400 or 4 feet, sometimes it's just as effective.
The ball the other
Christian
way.
hits the ball the other way. Can they turn the double play? No, they don't. They throw the ball away. East Coast Sox is going to score their first run. Lance Sharpless comes across the plate, and Christian makes it all the way to second base. Well, we have a turn of events.
I'm confused on this one.
Well, what it was, they're calling runner interference.
Oh, at first. How's he supposed to be looking at the throw? Interference is on who?
He did not slide, he ducked. He can't duck. He can't go like that. He did not slide. He ducked.
All right, so what they're calling is interference with the runner going from first to second when they tried to turn the double play. So they're calling both the batter and the runner out, and they made Lance Sharpless go back to third. So we got a runner at third, no runs scored, 0-0. Costin Mahan up to bat. Swinging strike there. Costin needs to come through with a base hit right here to record this first run. That's a foul ball off the shin.
That
Hurt a little bit.
That one stung. He might have to walk that one off for a little bit, I'm afraid.
Being one of the biggest young men on the team, those poor ankles are carrying a lot of weight. When they're banged up, that's kind of hard to do. Let's see if he can recover and win this at bat. Need to find a way to get Land Sharpless across home plate right here. Only 90 feet away. Looks like number 2 shaking it off, walked it off, is ready to get back in there. Unfortunately, he does have an 0-2 count that he's got to recover from. Ball low. It's a ball outside, evens the count 2-2. And that brings it to a full count, 3-2. After a fast 0-2 count for the pitcher, now he's thrown 3 straight balls. Costin's looking for something across the plate. Oh, and Costin got a hold of that one. It's a long, long way and a high, but it is foul.
It is foul.
Wow.
I'd like to see him straighten that one out.
I'll tell you what, big boy's got some power.
He does have some power. I've seen him hit some balls that still haven't landed.
Oh, another hard hit, Rope, but still foul. Just got to wait on the ball just a tad.
Just wait on
Let
it
it travel and
bit.
drive that sucker to the gap. And Costin takes a ball 4 walk. Really good at bat. Really good at bat there by number 2. Brings up Sam from Alabama. Number 6 steps into the batter's box, a lefty. He's got runners on the corner. Again, this is the second inning that, if I'm not mistaken, East Coast Sox have had runners on the corners. Got to capitalize with the hit at the right time to get these runs across. Really making this pitcher go to work. The lefty for the Dream. Delivers, and it's high, and it sounds like it caught some of the helmet.
It did
We'll have
catch some.
bases loaded. Bases loaded.
For Wyatt Wallace.
Wyatt Wallace, number 5, who can really swing a bat.
Yeah, had a good hit his last at bat.
I'll tell you, that's a common theme you could say with just about every
Player on this team.
player on this team. It's a strong, difficult lineup to face for opposing pitchers. Coaches are out to talking to the pitcher, trying to decide if they're going to make a change or stick with him. Looks like they're going to stick with the southpaw. We'll have a lefty against a righty matchup. Number 5, Wyatt Wallace, an experienced hitter.
We have bases loaded, 2 outs. Score is still 0-0.
Runners will be moving on the crack of the bat. Here we go. Ooh, right down the middle of Broadway for strike 1. Not what Wyatt was looking for right there. And he just fouls him off and moves. Hey! Foul ball onto the other stands back behind us.
Hey, best stuff.
0-2 count right here. Wyatt's looking to protect the plate, but also hit a ball hard. And the catcher wanted that one up, and that's what he got. Way out of the zone.
Hey, head on it.
You got a Sam?
Runners are getting good leads. No one's holding to any base. Oh, he just missed it.
He was right on that.
Right on that pitch. Wyatt was he was sitting dead red right there and got what he wanted and just barely missed it. Pitcher's working quick. That one's off the plate. Clearly off the plate in the left-hander's batter's box. The opposing team really wanted that strike, but it was not there. 2-2 count with 2 outs. Runners will be moving on the crack of the bat. And another one outside. That's a full count, so runners will be going.
Said batter's box.
Yeah, he's letting up really close. All right, runners are going to be moving here. Pitcher is in the windup. The runners are going. And that ball is on the inside for a walk, an RBI.
RBI.
You'll take him any way you can. Really good job there of Wyatt working back from an 0-2 count to an RBI walk. All right, now coming to the plate, number 4, Bryant Wisdom, our leadoff batter. This is a spot where East Coast Sox could really pour it on. But like I said, it doesn't really matter with this East Coast Sox team. Whether it's the 1 hole or the 10 hole, every one of them can really do damage. Grady Bledsoe on deck, number 7. See what Bryant can do here. Outside, really not close enough to offer out. Really good discipline right here. Pitcher's getting a little tired, it looks like.
Your 30s.
High. So we got a 3-0 count. 3-0 count. I would expect Bryant to be taken by the pitcher. He's not just CEO. He just got a dirty uniform, and he's been playing some ball. And the pitcher steps off. There's a little chirping from the visitors' dugout. And it's ball 4. Another run will cross the plate. That'll make it 2-0 here in the bottom of the 2nd with 2 outs. Catcher goes out to talk to the pitcher just a little bit to calm him down.
And that pitch didn't miss by much.
It really wasn't.
A couple of those pitches were pretty close. I think that's why the
chirping going on.
chirping, yeah.
Grady Bledsoe coming to the bat. The right-hand batter's box. Pitcher is ready to go. We'll be working out of the windup. And he places that one right across the plate for strike 1. He got ahead of the batter there. Makes all the difference.
Let's go right here, kid.
Wind up. Another strike. Got ahead 0-2. But I'll tell you, Grady is a tough batter. He doesn't really care what the count is. I believe he throws another one across the plate. He's swinging. And he fouls that one off his leg.
He's got a lot of power.
He really does.
In that frame of his, he can.
Somebody better right here, kid.
He's not the biggest. He's not the
see.
biggest kid on the team, but I've seen plenty of his shots go over the fence.
Yes.
Got a lot of power to right. He likes to work the opposite side of the field, to be honest. He's not looking to pull every time. He'll use the entire field. That's a sign of a really good hitter. And that pitch is off the plate.
I actually remember at Lake Point, he hit an opposite field.
That ball was crushed.
Went over fence, oppo.
That ball was crushed.
And those are legitimate fields for sure.
Correct. And Grady pops it up foul. We got some fans dodging the way. Ends up in the stands up here. Go, ready to go again. 1-2 count. 2 out. Pitcher winds up, delivers off the plate. Very good discipline right there. Those balls aren't missing by much, but they are off the plate. Our vantage point really shows us that they're not catching part of the plate there, and the umpire's doing a good job of calling them balls. And that ball almost grazed Grady, which would have scored another run, but he dodges out of the way of it. We've got a full count here. Full count. Runners will be moving soon as that pitcher moves, because he's in the windup, he's not pitching out of the stretch. That'll give them a base hit, may plate 2. Wyatt can move at second base. And he crushes a ball. And the center fielder catches it on the line. Really, really good at bat right there by Grady, and really squared up a ball.
That ball was going to get to the fence in a hurry.
If that ball gets down, it scores 3 and clears the
It
bases.
scores 3.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Really good job. Really good job. But bottom of the second, East Coast Sox score 2 to take a 2-0 lead. We'll be heading to the 3rd inning right after this break.
They used to it. Gotta let them do what they do.
Are you letting Brad talk about?
Hey, they're not gonna let you get.
Y'all get by that. I'm gonna take a picture. Y'all are just too cute. If I don't do it right now, I'm gonna forget.
You got rowdy fans. You got a kid throwing Navy.
You looking on it.
Get on the sketchy mode. Good work, good work.
We can work up some sponsorships. We'll start
That'd be great.
laying down. This
Then
inning,
we
this
can
inning
all
is
be
brought to
staying
you
at the
by.
Yeah.
Take it down, take it down. You know it.
Hey, y'all can send us. No, we'll give some shout outs.
Advertising. Jude will be doing Botox.
Pitch from Kramer. Good start from Kramer.
Always good when you that better. That was up. He's still off it. Oh, really nice pitch right there, AJ Kramer, but official says it's a little low. 1-1 count here in the top of the 3rd. East Coast Sox 2-0 lead. AJ went upstairs just a little bit more. Batter offered at it the first time and didn't miss it that time. 2-1 count. Strike 2 right down the middle. Swing and miss by number 11 off the Dream. See what AJ offers him here. Ooh, just missed.
Just missed.
Down the middle of the plate, but just a little high. Got a full count. See what
This
AJ
umpire
can
doesn't
do.
really like the high strike.
One interesting thing about AJ is that I've noticed, he is a lefty, but looks like he pitches solely from the stretch. Really nice spot up right there on the corner for a strikeout look. And that, folks, is a backwards K brought to you by Diet Coke. That's 1 out in the inning, a big out, because it's the first one. And those are usually the hardest ones to get. Ball is down low in the zone for ball 1. Take this chance to shout out to Aunt Kay and Aunt Judy in Montgomery listening and watching our channel. East Coast Sox, appreciate your support from Montgomery. Aunt Kay and Aunt Judy, hope you're having a great day.
We do appreciate that support.
Strike called right there.
Good
Ooh,
call.
a strike called on the inside corner, a little high, but we'll take it. 1-2 count. 1 out. Christian Thompson getting the signal from the dugout from coach. Make sure they're on the same page here. And a nice
that was a good
curveball, breaking ball that the batter really did a great job of just fouling it off.
He did.
Living for another pitch.
Really good pitch by Kramer.
Take this break in the action to also thank Big Mac from Andalusia for watching and listening today. And that is a sharp hit to the right center gap.
Hit well.
Looks like 31's going for 2. Harlem stumbles just a tad, but gets the ball relayed back in. That is a stand-up double for number 31, the Dream. But we do have 1 out. Ball 1. Got a runner at second base with 1 out.
Doing great back there, Christian.
2-0 count.
Good job,
for
AJ.
AJ Kramer on the mound. And a line drive right at the second baseman. It did skip, and he throws it across the plate. And he's safe at third. Really close play there. Tucker to Costin to land at third base, but they did record the out, which was most important. Got 2 outs, runner at third.
Not a bad hit right there.
No, he barreled it up. Tucker
Made a really
Chrisman
good play.
at second base made a really good play, staying with it, not trying to do too much. Record the out. Nice strike,
gave it
spotted
to
up
him.
right there on the outside corner. That's really, really good
Virtually
pitch.
impossible to
I
hit
tell
that.
you, when he's hitting those corners, the batters aren't even attempting at it because it's an unhittable pitch, really. Oh, nice break.
He came back with the same pitch.
That was a very good pitch. Very good pitch.
So that was. He's got a Motu with 2 curveballs. I wouldn't surprise to see him ampling up.
I tell you what, AJ can throw anything he wants right here. He's got him in the palm of his
Let's see
hand.
if he amps one right here.
Ooh, really good piece
spot.
of hitting right there.
It was.
Christian he was asking for it up in the zone, and the batter just tried to put really didn't even a full swing, just a little half swing, just putting it in foul territory, staying alive for another pitch. 0-2, 2 outs, runner at third. AJ Kramer coming set, about to deliver.
Good pitch.
Rolls a ground ball to second base, it makes a hop, gets it over to Costa Mahan, and the runner tripped over the first baseman's leg. But
Costin
Costa,
being
good
good
sportsmanship,
sportsmanship.
and good sportsmanship,
Good
go and help him
sportsmanship.
up. Really
Well
good
done.
job right
Well
there.
done,
Really good
Costin.
job.
That's
Before
the
we-
play of the game.
That really was a really nice job. Before we break for our commercial break, have a shout out to GG and St. Pete listening and watching and supporting the East Coast Sox.
They did. But they talk through the commercials. They are the commercials.
We're giving that joker for ZT National a run for his money.
Yeah, we are. Is that what y'all are doing? Yes. It's so good. Hey, but I'm telling you, this could go somewhere, especially if you keep being funny. Like, you know what I mean? Hey.
Yeah, don't be normal.
Yeah, don't be normal. Be absolutely stupid. That's how you do it. Yeah.
They have a
Got it.
YouTube broadcast.
Yeah. Oh, he's real deal.
He's every single day.
And we were like, oh my God. Right. And now he's yours.
Hey, you need to miss one out all over that.
Right? I bet.
Get it started, Jay.
Leading off the bottom of the third inning, East Coast Sox up 2-0. We got Jace Dean, one of the hottest bats in the tournament, up to bat. Takes ball one, up in the zone. Sharp ground ball to second base, but it's gathered up and thrown to first for the first out. We got Tucker Chrisman coming up to bat, number 55, all the way from Las Vegas, Nevada. Impressive young man. Impressive young man. Hits a ball really hard, fly ball to right field, but it is caught by the right fielder for out number 2. So far the first 2 outs have happened really quick for East Coast Sox, and the Dream is probably happy for that. Had a long inning in the bottom of the second, so they would really like to conserve some pitches here. Pitcher does work quick. He's already ready for the pitch and the windup. He steps off, a little unsure of his pitch. Land Sharpless up to bat. Tells us before the game in the pregame interview that his mother Margot taught him everything about the game of baseball. Land out of Montgomery. That ball's outside. Land takes that for a ball. Evens the count 1-1. See if 1-1 can get something started right here. And a fly ball just got under it. Looks like the shortstop is camped under it and records the third out. So East Coast Sox has a quick inning, 1, 2, 3 in order. Got to go back out and play some defense. We'll take a short break and be right back for the 4th inning of this championship matchup between East Coast Sox and the Dream. East Coast Sox leads 2-0, headed to the 4th.
Take it down, take it down. Go down, go down.
Here we are starting the 4th inning. AJ Kramer still on the mound. He's thrown 48 pitches through 3 innings. Ball inside. Number 2 for the Dream in the batter's box. Really good pitch there for a strike. Evens the count, 1-1. ball's going to miss outside the zone. I will say this, the Dreams pitcher, number 30, Amari Blackshear, has really pitched a really good game, keeping this lineup to only 1 hit through 3 innings. AJ Kramer comes back with a really solid strike right there. 2-2. See if we can record the first out of the 4th inning. Really nice breaking ball on the outside of the plate. Now we have a full count, 3-2. 3-2, what you gonna do? 3-2, what you gonna do? That is the chant you hear from the Little League dugouts. And AJ Kramer is going to get a ground ball to second base, gobbled up and thrown over to first base. Costa Mayhem for the out. And they're gonna throw it around the diamond. Really good job there of AJ Kramer, throwing a good pitch to end that at bat. The Dream now sends number 6 to the plate with 1 out. That ball
had some heat on it.
Up and in, up and in. 76. You can tell AJ's not trying to overexert himself. He's just trying to pitch a ball game right here. Really nice, good pitch right there for a 61-mile-an-hour breaking ball for a strike across the middle of the plate. 1-1 count with 1 out. And that ball is sharply hit to right center, but exactly where Coach had Harlan Fuller positioned, and he gobbles it up for out number 2. I tell you what, you got to go work early in the day to get a ball past Harlan Fuller out there in center. He can really cover some ground, Brad.
He sure can.
He really can. And I tell you, the towel in his back pocket stolen from the hotel does not slow him down.
It does. I mean, it's.
All right, the left-handed batter in the batter's box, number 0 for the Dream. Works a 2-0 count with 2 outs. And that one misses again, 3-0 count. I'll tell you, you can look at this batter's physique and his legs, and you can tell that kid can run. Rather him not get on the batter's base pass and find out, but we're going to with ball 4. Ball 4 right there. Yeah. Gives him a free pass, but there is 2 outs, and so we're in good shape. See if AJ, the left-handed pitcher, can keep him close. As I mentioned before, AJ does pitch from the stretch. Oh,
looks like they're taking out
running.
A fast runner for another fast runner.
One fast runner for another fast runner. I guess that's the catcher that was back there. Courtesy runner. Courtesy runner. Did not notice that was the catcher, but he looks like he also could be a really nice running back.
He does.
I tell you what, AJ gets a pop-up on the infield in his foul territory. Everybody converting, and the ball ends up after striking at least 7 adults in the stands. That ball had a lot of English on it, I tell you what. It skipped across several laps, hit a small kid in the side of the head. But I tell you what, Johnny on the spot, Lance Ridley, ends up with the ball. Got a runner at first, short lead. AJ throws it over and almost sails it across Costa Mayhen's head. But you really got to get it up in the air to get it over his head. Towering player standing over there at first base, about 6'2". AJ comes set, delivers a pitch, for a nice strike on the outside corner.
Way to go, AJ.
Tell you what, he has really lived on that corner and painted it up. That strike was brought to you by Sherwin-Williams. Again with a strike three, looking backwards. K. Another Sherwin-Williams strike on the outside corner, painting the corners. Great job of AJ coming back strong there after a 4-pitch walk to get the strikeout looking. That sends us to the bottom of the fourth. The East Coast Sox are really looking to get their bats going. They only have 1 hit in this ballgame through 3 innings, but they have scored 2 runs. So let's see if this is the inning that makes the difference. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Get a small kid inside the head.
Poor kid.
Walk on the limb the rest of your life.
I'm good.
Looking upset, but
Hopefully no more than so.
They're looking at the net.
We apologize for the technical difficulties, just trying to get the camera set where everybody at home can view the game properly. Harlan Fuller comes to bat, takes strike 1.
Oh, Harlan with a
Sharp
shot.
hit to center field, and center fielder gobbles it up. Really nice play right there by the defense.
Harlan.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
Harlan did tip his hat with his towel.
right here, C2.
Still has his towel.
Impressive towel in the back pocket.
We need a little
Christian.
feedback from our viewers at home. Is the net still in the way? I can't tell.
Christian Thompson takes ball 1. I'll tell you one thing about Christian. He is an impressive looking gentleman. The physique, standing about 6'1", huge, strong frame.
He sure is.
1-1 count. Okay. Better. Inside pitch for ball 2. 2-1 count for Christian Thompson at the plate, number 5.
I'm trying my best to get it right there.
Yeah. For those viewing at home, we are trying to make some changes with the camera to get the
Shouldn't this slide over? This right here.
get the net out of the way. Got a 3-1 count. And that's ball 4. Christian will take his base. Looks back briefly at the catcher, see if he had gotten the ball. He will stop at first base. Now we have number 2, Costin Mahan coming to bat. As we continue to make adjustments to the camera. Not any better.
Z-Rid,
ZT Rid
ZT
is
Ridley
tearing things up.
is let's get up there. Well,
Costin Mahan with a long ball hit. It's to the wall.
that boy Costin.
That ball was sharply hit by Costin. Probably out of the park in most fields that we play at. But it's 392 to center field.
I'll get it.
did get our courtesy runner all the way to third. So we have runners at second and third with one out. Sam Ridley up to bat. Sam has swung the bat very well his last several at bats. Takes ball one up in the zone. All right, looks like our camera's working a little bit better now. Oh, and Sam takes a strike on the inside. Pitcher is working very quick from the mound, ready to go and deliver this pitch, this 1-1 pitch. Almost hit Sam in the knee, but he did not flinch at all. He was going to take his base if it did hit him. Got the infield corners, everybody in on the grass, looking to stop the run at home. And that ball misses on the outside. So we've got a hitters count 3-1 to Sam.
Here we go.
Sam the Man Ridley from Northport, Alabama. Oh, really good cut there by Sam. Takes it to a full count with runners at second and third.
Shorten up right here, buddy. Relax.
Plating these runs right here would be huge for East Coast Sox. Do have Wyatt Wallace on deck with one out. And takes a strike looking right there. Got him fooled, unfortunately. All right, here we got Wyatt Wallace coming to the plate. Can we capitalize with the runners at second and third with two outs?
Let's go, kid.
Kind of wonder if the pitcher will pitch around him. He does have an open base, but Bryant Wisdom on deck. Wyatt hits the ball hard. It's a fly ball, and it does drop in front of the left fielder. Runners were moving. Could have a collision at plate, but Costin Mahan is safe with a head first slide into home plate.
I thought he was.
Wyatt Wallace moves to second base smartly with the throw coming home. That's a 2 RBI shot to left field by number 5 Wyatt Wallace. I thought there was going to be a collision, to be honest.
I thought there was going to be a football play. A trimmer.
Yeah, like a earthquake.
That catcher saw Costin's frame coming down third base line and was not sure he wanted to catch the ball. He wisely let it get past him to the backstop. The East Coast Sox is in business right here with a runner at second, still with 2 outs with Bryant Wisdom, one of the hottest bats in the tournament, coming to the plate. Bryant wears the pink sleeve on his left arm. And he absolutely laces the ball right up the middle for a base hit. The ball's coming home, no cut, and the ball gets away from the catcher. East Coast Sox plate another run.
Why didn't you go to second?
East Coast Sox has now scored 3 runs, all with 2 outs. Really clutch hitting right there by Bryant Wisdom. The pink sleeve, his awareness of breast is impeccable. The Dream is now chosen to make a exchange at the on the mound. We do want to give a shout out to that number 30. He really pitched a really nice game.
Are you saying he doesn't discriminate towards any breast?
Hey, listen. Moving right along. Number 30 has nothing to hang his head about. He really pitched a really nice game. East Coast Sox is up 5-0 as they're making this pitching change. We'll take a short break. What? What? Did I say anything wrong? That's wrong. I said I can. Either, neither.
Marty, I'm crying.
Tomato, tomato.
Oh my gosh, that was the best ever. I can't. Oh, I'm listening to the whole way home. I can't either way.
I'm gonna listen to it all the way home too.
I'm not. I promise. I'm not. I'm gonna make you guys listen.
Grady Bledsoe up to bat. Bryant Wisdom over at first base with 2 outs, and that pitch is high.
Brady had the good line drive this last at bat. Right
Really
center
did.
field.
And the runner goes. Looks like Bryant will get that stolen base and maybe add another one on top of it. He really read that play well. He saw the ball getting away from the shortstop and just hardly even, it was a pop-up slide and on to third base. Really head smart baseball player right there in Bryant Wisdom.
Disclaimer from the owner of the East Coast Sox: we do not sanction this video.
No, it's so good, Joe. This is how we gonna do it. This is how we gonna have to It's gonna be the bat body. I can't even wait. Yeah.
Grady takes the ball for a walk. Got runners on the corner with Jace Dean coming to the plate. Just an impressive ball player right here in the left-handed batter's box. Takes ball 1 upstairs. That ball gets by him. Bryant breaks down the line but decides not to go for home plate. But Grady Bledsoe did move up 90 feet to second base. We have runners at second and third for Jace. And I'll tell you what, Brad, with the way that he has swung the bat all weekend, I think I would just put him on if I was the opposing coach.
I agree.
It may happen anyway. That's ball 3 with 3-0 count.
I believe that's 7 balls in a row.
Sometimes with these travel ball tournaments, when you get this deep in the tournament, you run out of arms. They've done a really great job of getting here. That's a strike call.
He gives him a strike on that.
3-1 call. 3-1 count with 2 strikes for Jace. Jace wasn't offering at that at all. But I guarantee if he puts it anywhere close there, Jace will offer at it. And he did offer at this one, but it's a high foul ball to the right side.
He was wanting to hit. He wanted to hit.
Jace is a true pull hitter. He can absolutely drive the ball to right field. Being the left-handed batter.
Drive it somewhere, kid.
Yeah, he's good.
Out of the zone, but Jace offered at it anyway.
I think
fouling it off.
I think Jace is trying to buy one more good pitch.
Jace does not want to take that ball for walk to first base. He'd like to get a couple more RBIs before this tournament's over.
He is chasing.
Another foul ball.
He's chasing that top performer spot. You know, matter of fact, I got to take
About
a look
the
at
8th
that.
or 9th pitch of this at bat.
I believe that he and Tucker are in the hunt for that thing. The MVP plate.
And he ends up popping one up. That's a major league pop fly to second base. But second baseman did a great job of staying under it, staying behind the ball, and recording the 3rd out. So we head to the top of the 5th inning now. East Coast Sox up 5-0 over the Dream. Very productive inning right there, scoring 3 runs, all with 2 outs. We'll take this commercial break and be right back.
Good work.
So proud of you.
All right, folks, we're about to start the 5th inning. We still have A.J. Kramer on the mound, who has recorded 64 pitches through 4 innings. He's lived in the zone. He currently has 4 strikeouts, 2 walks. His fastball is topped out at 82 miles an hour. Giving up scattered 3 hits over 4 innings.
He's got a legitimate chance for being the pitching MVP.
I tell you what, keeping that goose egg on the board is important. The velocity he's throwing at adds him some bonus points. I have a feeling, and a batter lays down a really good bunt. Oh, and he is safe, just by a toe. Land Sharpless made a great play coming in and bare-handing that ball and throwing it over to Costa Mayhem, but just not in time.
It was not a bad effort.
No, it was an extremely good effort.
It was.
Being a left-handed batter, he got down the line an extra. That really is what made him safe.
It was an excellent bunt.
Yeah, very headsy. Good call by the Dream Team.
Not too much now. Not too much.
Ball upstairs for number 1.
You see, it looks like we got Ridley warming up in the bullpen.
Okay. And you got the runner going. Costa Mayhem throws it over to second base. We laid down the tag. We did get the out, but we've got our shortstop, Bryant Wisdom, coming up a little bit lame.
I think he got some cleats in the shin there.
Might have got cleated.
Yeah, he got cleated.
Ooh.
Great move, AJ.
Ooh, really good job by A.J. Kramer picking off the runner as he was heading to second. Costa Mayhem making a really nice throw over to second. Let's see if Bryant Wisdom can walk this off.
I think he's going to be able to walk it off.
He's a
don't
tough
you?
guy.
Yeah,
I
he's
tell you
tough.
what, if you ever watched Bryant Wisdom play football, he is tough as nails on the football field, and it carries over to the baseball field here.
Yeah, no doubt. We got a handful of football players out here, don't we?
In this break, we do want to thank Joe Caruso and East Coast Sox for having us out for this tournament today. Joe is a wonderful leader of this organization. What it means to these boys. A.J. Kramer throws strike 1, swinging right there. 1-1 count with 1 out. Racing those runners off the bases like that, it cuts down on pitches that a pitcher has to throw. It really changes how the inning goes. Really nice strike there. The breaking ball for AJ. Ball gets away. It crossed up the catcher maybe just a little bit. He wanted it on the inside and went on the outside. Could not put a glove on it. Got to the backstop, but it doesn't do any harm because there's no base runners.
Pitch right here. No further. No further.
Really looks like the outfield has this batter shifted to left field. Another ball gets by Christian and way off the plate.
Straight down the mound.
Got a full count right here with 1 out.
Okay, win this pitch. Win this pitch.
And a perfect strike 3 right there. Dotted up by A.J. Kramer for another strike. Backwards K looking. The infield throws it around the diamond. Costin hands the ball back into A.J. and gives him a dab for a good job done.
So a little information about the Dream here. They're out of Kennesaw, Georgia.
Kennesaw, Georgia, close.
That's right here, close.
Right
I believe
down-
our hotel's right there in Kennesaw.
Right down the road.
Right down the road. They are 12-3-1.
Okay.
This is definitely the best team that we've faced this tournament.
True. They're a gritty bunch. I'll give them that.
They are.
But it is an advantage for a lot of these teams that are in the Atlanta area. They can sleep at home and save those hotel nights.
They can. They don't have the 3-hour drive.
That's strike 2, foul ball, but unfortunately went off of Christian Thompson's hand. He's checking it out to make sure his hand's okay. And I guarantee you it didn't feel too good. He's still kind of
looking at each finger.
It's like he's waiting to see if the feelings will come back in the hand. He was checking to see if any of his digits were missing, I believe. And that is strike 3, swinging for another strikeout in the inning.
What a pitch.
Really, really good job right there for A.J. Kramer. I believe, Brad, that'll be his last pitch of the game. Very impressive.
Most likely that was 5 innings,
Yeah.
score of 5-0.
Looks like we have Sam Ridley that warmed up, or is that, no, I don't think it is Sam. I think that is Jace, maybe. I believe that's Jace Dean that warmed
That's
up in
correct.
the bullpen.
Another lefty. That's
Yep.
where I.
Yep. So
They were down in the
this team
far
is
corner
blessed.
down there.
This team is blessed with some lefty arms. I'll tell you
They
that.
have some lefty arms.
So it looks like Jace Dean will come in maybe to close out the game.
Okay, so Kramer, 5 innings.
5 innings.
Gave up 4 hits and 0 earned runs, and had 6 Ks.
Very nice.
Very good outing.
Struck out the last 2 batters he faced.
Sure did. Today he topped out at 82, and he was taking it easy, I can assure you.
You could tell he wasn't overexerting or trying to overthrow it pretty much at any time. Lived in the zone and just absolutely peppered the outside corner of the plate. Really, really nice, strong start here for his first start with the East Coast Sox scout team.
Now, let's see, I'm going to jump back to this leaderboard here real quick, because we do
Okay,
have
yeah.
an interesting, this is very interesting.
I'd
Okay,
be
so we
willing to.
have-
I'd be willing to bet, without even looking at that leaderboard, that it is littered at the top with East Coast Sox players.
It is littered, and it is Jace Dean, followed by Tucker Chrisman, followed by a very hot Bryant Wisdom. Now, this was before this game
This game was
started,
being played. Okay.
so
Every at bat can make a difference.
really, really counts.
Here's Tucker Chrisman coming up to bat to lead
Bryant
off the
Wisdom
bottom
is-
of.
Has scorched some balls this
It
game.
really has.
We'll see.
Tucker, if you notice, has a very unique where positioning of his bat, well above his head and shoulder,
it's,
holds it way up.
Similar to a Mike Trout, he does that,
Yeah.
and then you notice the hands come back down.
Comes
into
back down
position.
into the zone.
yeah, into the.
It's not where they start; it's where they finish.
That's correct. That's correct.
And that ball
That
may
ball-
have a chance if it stays fair.
Oh my goodness. Oh wow.
They call
And
it foul.
The young man almost made it. Unbelievable catch.
Left fielder almost makes an unbelievable catch.
That the number.
I tell you
the
what,
distance down there in the corner is 323, and he hit that one 321.
I would agree with that.
I mean,
And left fielder
322 and a half.
almost makes a play on it. Got a glove on it, but it's called foul ball. Even though I
By
really think the
inches.
ball might have been touched in fair
It
territory.
might have been fair.
I would love to see a replay of
I
that.
would love some instant replay. This would be a time that we would use it.
But Jace really hit that ball hard.
Tucker.
I'm sorry, Tucker really hit that ball
We're
hard.
used to calling Jason's
Sorry,
name a
you're
lot.
correct.
But Tucker,
Tucker hit that
he would
ball.
have loved to have that for his potential batting title.
I would have easily been a stand-up double. But as you notice, the left fielder, I believe, playing him almost on the warning track.
He is. Oh,
Good gracious. Took that ball that was out of the zone and pulled it really a long way. We heard a huge rumble as it cleared the trees. He hit something solid back there. It may have been the equipment shed. Another ball up in the zone. I'll tell you what, Tucker is not going to let a good pitch by him right here. He's wanting to hammer a ball. Looks like the catcher calls time. Must have got a gnat or something in his eye.
Again, Tucker all the way from Las Vegas. He's getting on the airplane. I believe his flight leaves out at 10:20.
Wow.
Good job,
And a
Eddie.
really nice job right there. After pulling several pitches hard to the left, drives one right back up the middle. That is a excellent, disciplined piece of hitting right there. Brings 1-1, number 11, to Land Sharpless up to bat. Land just crushes a ball all the way to the warning track, and it is caught by the left fielder. That was a hard hit ball. He absolutely got every bit of that ball.
I think he got that a little on the hands, just barely.
I'll tell you what, with a BB Core bat, that was impressive to hit it that far. Yeah.
A little on the hands.
Oh, man.
Just barely.
Man, barely missed that ball. But it brings Harlem Fuller to the plate with 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. See if the East Coast Sox can plate some more runs. Harlem rips one foul.
Harlem, oh, it looks like he doesn't have the towel anymore.
Here you go.
Yeah, he's opted not to bring the hotel towel with him to the plate at this at bat. But I tell you what, towel or no towel, this is one of the fastest human beings I've ever seen run the bases.
And he is quite an athlete, I tell you what.
Absolutely. Leaves that pitch up high,
He is quite an athlete.
and he has got some.
He has serious power in there.
I tell you what, his hands are as fast as his feet, and he can turn on a fastball and hit it into these trees right now if he wants to. He delivers one into right field.
It
Does
might
it get
fall.
down? It looks like it does
Oh, it
fall
does.
and gets away from the right
Good
fielder.
base running by Tucker.
Oh, and we had a really close play at second base, but second baseman did a great job of getting out there and throwing it shortstop and getting the force out at second. Unfortunately, erasing a base hit from Harlem. He ends up being a fielder's choice.
And ends up being Phil's choice. But
Man.
I think they got that one wrong. I mean,
It was a bang play, I tell you what. Really a bang play. But you live for the next at bat. Here comes Christian Thompson up to bat. Did not see what they. Harlem takes off with the left-handed pitcher and easily swipes second base and gets into scoring position.
that was an excellent jump.
Really well. I'll tell you this, if Christian delivers this ball anywhere in the outfield, Harlem will score.
Dinner time.
That ball was brought to you by Ricola. Ball hit off the left field fence, and it really made a nice tone.
I tell you, this kid, he can hit one a long way too.
That ball is way above his head. Take that for a ball. I believe that runs the count to maybe 3-1. I'm not sure. I think it's
No.
3-1. Our scoreboard has been off just a little bit. Yes, 3-1 count with 2 outs. Harlem will be moving on the crack of the bat unless it's a ground ball to third base. He'll make that third baseman throw it across the diamond. I wouldn't be surprised to see Harlem get moving before this pitch is even delivered. And that ball may be in the hole. Harlem
does a little dance
around
over
it.
Oh,
He is
look at the
safe. Christian is
speed.
safe at
The speed
first.
by Christian.
Got down the line.
Christian can run.
You've got a catcher that can really motor right
that
there.
can fly.
Heck of
Oh.
a job.
Now-
Looks like they will.
now, It is.
Jackson Moore will be courtesy running for Christian Thompson at first base.
Now, It's the fifth, isn't it? 8
Bottom of
after
the fifth.
5 if you get 8 runs.
That
versus
is
10.
correct.
So-
occasionally in championship games, they
So Mahan could walk it off.
he could, and he's done it before.
He has done it before, and his last at bat was a good demonstration of that. Oh, and he took a cut.
Hey, base rip, base rip.
This young monster beast of an athlete has so many home runs that he doesn't collect them anymore. Right now would be a great time.
Oh, just missed that ball.
Oh my goodness! Talk about an
Towering.
MLB pop-up fly ball.
Towering fly ball,
That-
almost back to the warning
The hang
track.
tag, the hang time on that ball.
Just got under it right there. Unfortunately, the East Coast Sox does not play to run. Although it seemed like it was a very loud inning.
It
that
was.
didn't really result in any runs. You got to give credit to that left fielder. He made some really nice plays, caught some outs. And as we talked about before the inning, it looks like we've got Jay Steen coming to the mound to try and close this game out.
You give him that there.
East Coast Sox with a 5-0 lead. I want to give a shout out to Coach Cameron Furr and a great job that he has done all weekend with this team. First tournament with the East Coast Sox scout team. Number 26, Jace Dean on the mound now. The lefty from Ashland, Alabama.
From Ashland, he attends Headland.
Headland High
High
School, I
School?
believe that's correct, yes. Shout out to some friends, the boat rides down in Ashland, Alabama.
The boat rides. I believe Jay says that, if I understood correctly, was a starter or a significant contributor to the varsity team last year as an 8th grader.
Wow, that's impressive.
I would assume that role will even pick up this year as a 9th grader.
This East Coast Sox team is mainly made up of 2029 graduates, but there are a couple of 2028s sprinkled in.
Looks like our Joe Caruso owner here is.
See y'all. God bless.
He's heading out.
Yep.
We want to thank Joe Caruso for his leadership this weekend.
Amen.
And we want to wish him safe travels as he's leaving, headed back home.
No, he's headed down to the beach,
I'm
I
taking
believe.
Tucker to the airport.
Oh, there we go. All right,
Down
Tucker.
on the beach.
Tucker, great job this weekend.
Excellent
Yeah.
job, Tucker.
Tucker's heading to the airport and got to fly back home, so don't want to miss his flight for sure. He has had an excellent weekend.
He sure has. He sure has. He is an outstanding player. Again, the brother. Apparently, I heard the brother and LSU or something. I don't want to misspeak,
I don't know all the details.
but Joe was telling me there's something there. Which doesn't surprise me.
Correct. Here we have Jace ready to go. Facing number 31, the first baseman for the Dream.
Nice start.
Not a bad pitch, but Blue did not give it to
I
him.
think the umpires needing to get used to the new pitcher as
Let's
well.
not squeeze him right now.
We're kind of ready to get on the road.
That's a good strike down the middle of the plate. Jace will get comfortable here and see if we can have a quick inning. Really a nice pitch there by Jace. 1-2 count for the lefty. One thing I'll tell you about this East Coast Sox team, I don't think they'll ever run out of arms on the mound.
Which that sure is important.
That is.
Takes the pressure off any one player. The stress. And the lefty arms, as you mentioned earlier.
That's a huge.
What do we have? We have
At least
we have 3 or 4.
At least 3 or 4, I believe. That.
We have Jace, Ridley, Kramer.
Yeah.
Is there one more lefty in there? Although having 3 good ones is pretty strong.
True. Line drive right at
there.
Brad
Sharpless.
at Sharpless. Excuse me. Land Sharpless. But he is Johnny on the spot.
Can't get nothing past him. You know, I'll tell you what, he comes from a really good background.
I'll tell you what, his mother Margot taught him everything about this game. I think we covered that earlier.
She did.
And, she was a incredible athlete back in her day.
She was. She actually has a very close first cousin that was a all SEC cornerback at the
Wow.
University of Arkansas.
Impressive. So
His name's Dean Peavy.
okay.
Dean Peavy.
You see the
So there's a lot of-
athleticism in the family.
Yeah, it's there.
And
I mean, it is definitely there.
we saw some of Margot's athleticism back in the summer when she jumped down a flight of stairs.
Oh, she did.
And if you remember that, and
That
but
was-
never
That was
checked
definitely
up.
not the norm.
Never
you know.
checked up. Did have
She-
to
she-
wear a boot for a little while
Yeah, had
on
a
the
boot.
foot.
Still, I think it's still, you know, she didn't. She's okay. She's gonna be good.
As a great athlete, she's bounced back from that injury.
That's right.
I mean, injuries happen in sports. Oh, really nice pitch right there for a strike on the outside corner. 1-2 count with 1 out in the inning. For
You know,
Jace Dean.
that fall of Margot's, it was impressive. I mean, it was one of the hardest hitting falls that I've personally ever seen.
Oh, miss on the inside.
That was in Cary, North Carolina when that happened.
Cary, North
Remember that?
North
That was a good
Carolina?
trip.
Yes.
USA baseball
I'll
tournament.
tell you what,
Before we headed to Missouri,
it was a
the
long road
Missouri
trip.
Mayhem.
Hey, I tell you what,
Margot
the,
trucked right through it with that boot and everything. It's
kept
like
on
nothing.
going.
It's like nothing.
I remember she used crutches for just a little bit, but threw those aside and said, I don't need those.
Yeah, we paid like $89 for them. For
Really nice pitch right there.
that
And-
was.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That kind of fooled everybody right there. Christian thought it was strike 3 looking, and the official disagreed with him. Sometimes you just got to wait for that call.
It looked like strike 3, didn't it?
And instead, that
Oh,
is
nice
a
jump by the field.
really hard hit
Good
ball
hit.
to right field, over the right fielder's head, but he got to it so quickly.
Yeah, that's Bledsoe back there. Now, he did a good job of turning and running.
Yeah, he got back on.
The hitter just beat him, but he got back there and kept it to a single.
That was a loud single.
That's called hustling. All these Sox players, they're special. Especially the 2 on the corners right now.
True.
They're
True.
extra. I mean,
It's hard to get anything past Sharpless or Mahan.
that's right. It really is.
Pick off attempt there. Runner gets back in plenty of time. Pitch was high in the zone for ball. I think we do have, with Tucker leaving, having to go catch his flight, we do have a new second baseman, Jackson Moore.
The young
Second
man
base.
from just north of Little Rock, Arkansas.
Arkansas, yeah. That's a foul ball.
Maybe they know Dean Peavy. Maybe I need
Very
to
well.
go ask the,
Very well
the
could.
dad. I mean, because he's a legend. He is a legend.
That ball is back, and it might. Ooh.
So close to our car.
That foul ball almost hit my wife's Tahoe. Parked right behind the concession stand. Just missed it barely. Sponsored by Johnson Mahan Dental Care out of Florence, Alabama. And another foul ball. Heads.
He's got him 1-2.
Tell you what, lose a lot of foul balls at the field, and umpires called time to retrieve a few new balls right out of the wrapper. We do appreciate all those around the park that bring the foul balls back to the field. Keeps the game rolling. Another ball lifted to right field, but I believe we're under that for the second out.
Bledsoe. Grady Bledsoe. He's turned into, he's kind of the utility guy.
He really is. I tell you what, he can play infield,
Played
outfield.
second. He's played third.
He caught behind the
pitched.
plate.
He caught and was really good back there.
Really
and then
nice job.
And if you talk to him, he's happy anywhere.
Certainly a team player. Really nice pitch there by Jace. Got 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning.
Another athletic kid from the Dream in the box. He doesn't call the high strike.
Tell you what, I believe this, if we record this third out, it will wrap it up. We have an hour and 50-minute time limit on the game, and we are right on the clock. Ooh, really nice pitch there by Jace. Just missed off the plate.
Well, with I would like to end this thing at 8 o'clock. And hopefully
Really nice pitch there, inner half.
hopefully the end of the game speech is pretty quick. You know,
Get on the road.
Yeah, like if they
Some of
need
us
to
have
talk
long-
more, they could do a Zoom call later or something.
Some of us had some long rides home.
Let's say a quick prayer. Oh, he tried to reach back on that one.
That's just a velocity pitch, trying to record a velocity.
Yeah, they all like to do that from time to time. I mean,
We've got a 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner at first will be moving, but with a lefty, he's got to make sure he's going to the plate. And he does go to the plate, and unfortunately, that's ball 4 on a full count. We will have at least one more batter. If I'm correct, this was previously the starting pitcher for the Dream, am I right? Is that number? No, that's number 2. Not him, not him. Just Luke. Looked a lot alike. Sometimes they all look alike.
hopefully our guys are.
There's a ground ball to first
Oh,
base.
to
Costa makes a nice
Mahan.
play and takes it to the bag himself. Really nice defensive play right there by the first baseman.
It's not-
Showing some athleticism.
And it's not a
Agility.
agility that they are calling the game, unfortunately.
They have not called the game.
So,
Dream is taking the field for the bottom of the 6th, although it seems like we're right on.
so let's just get 3 runs and call it a day. How about that?
That would be really nice.
Sometimes these championship games, they don't have a time limit.
That's true.
They make
That's true. They make you play all 7 innings.
And of course, the Dream, they're not minding it. You know, being from
They're
Kennesaw.
close. They're close. They don't have to go to school in the morning. Or, well, they have to go to school, but maybe they're a lot closer to home. Go get in bed and be ready for school.
Yeah.
Some of these East Coast Sox may want to be a little late to school tomorrow.
Yeah, and they want to call in.
We're going to take a little commercial break and pay our sponsors.
I know, I can't believe it. Close y'all on to us. And they way north of us, but y'all was in Barbertown. Everything around y'all got a fall break.
Nope, we're not gonna fall break. They get 1 day, James Monday.
But sadly, it's terrible that y'all say y'all kids in jail.
If we got 6 graders with our time, yeah, we need to be on.
Killing the DH. 73 is coming in for the DH. Pitcher, whoever forgot.
All right, looks like maybe they're hurrying along here a little quicker. Got AJ Kramer.
Here we go.
He's due for a rip.
AJ's a switch hitter, choosing to hit here from the right side. I've seen him with power from both sides of the plate. Takes that ball up and high. Ball one.
I tell you, they got to learn to really sit on a ball right here. He is not throwing particularly hard. Yeah, this pitcher is sitting in the mid 50s. Oh. Which could be very effective.
It can. It can throw a good hitter off of.
We haven't scored. Have we scored on him?
Not since he's been on the mound, actually. But I believe that's ball four. So we have a leadoff runner on base with Wyatt Wallace coming to the plate. Wyatt's a very disciplined hitter with a lot of power. And it looks like the Dream is swapping out catchers.
Yeah.
Looks like number 0 is done for the night behind the plate. He's had a really good night.
His uniform's pretty dirty. He's probably caught several games, I would imagine.
I think they have played, I think they were in one of the play-in games this morning. More games.
They had to play 6.
I believe this is their 4th game of the day.
Yeah.
So they were I believe they were the 7 seed coming out of pool play.
I'm not a huge fan of the four game days. I'm not in love with the 3 game day. You can tell they all start getting a little.
They're a little tired. You can tell they're all getting a little tired. The hitters and the batters, pitchers. You run out of arms quickly. Let's see what Wyatt Wallace can do right here. Pitch up in the zone. He's waiting for his pitch, and he's going to turn on that ball.
So he's 6 straight balls. Hopefully he finds it and gives Wyatt one to turn on.
See if Wyatt can stay locked in right here. Ball inside, almost grazed Wyatt's thigh. 3-0 count. Let's see if Coach gives him the green light right here. Why not? Got a 5-0 lead. He's letting Wyatt do whatever he wants to do. Let's swing away, Wyatt. Oh! Wyatt takes one down the middle. Obviously taking all the way. Nothing wrong with that with 3-0 count. And that pitch is outside for another walk. We got runners at first and second. To the top of the order, Bryant Wisdom coming up to bat.
Bryant Wisdom's up to bat. Now, if there's a kid that's not tired after playing 5 games, it's this kid.
He has certainly got a motor. He does not wear out. I mean, he
doesn't
is.
wear out. He is.
You can, if you don't find Bryant on a ball field, you'll find him by a lake fishing. I'll tell you that. The man
nickname Sunshine.
The man knows his way around
Sunshine.
smallmouth and bigmouth bass.
And he is definitely not looking to walk.
Not again.
He is.
Yeah, there's one thing you'll always be guaranteed to find in Bryant's parents' car when they pull up. That's a bat bag and a fishing rod.
There you go.
Ooh. I'll be honest, I can't believe he didn't pull the trigger right there, but just off the plate. Got a great eye at the plate. It's a 3-0 count. I think I'd give him the green light right here. Let him swing out of his shoes.
I wasn't looking.
And that's a generous strike called. Generous. It's like the umpire may be widening the zone just a bit with the score what it is in the late inning. But
8:01.
But I tell you what, I've seen 5-run leads erased very quickly, and that's definitely ball 4, too high up there. So the pitcher has now walked the bases loaded. Right here we've got the Dreams coach going out for a conference, maybe making a pitching change.
I think I heard him call a name out.
Maybe the right fielder coming in to pitch.
Looks like the right fielder's coming in.
Be a righty.
Another athletic-looking fella.
Well, making some switches on the mound and maybe in the field as well.
Well, this batter coming up, Bledsoe, I know we've been talking about him a lot. He is capable of walking this thing off, along with Jay Steen on deck.
Really could. As the new pitcher comes to the mound, the Verizon Wireless call to the bullpen takes place. We do want to thank all of our parents that are here with their sons, and all they do is sacrifice getting out of town and traveling, staying in hotel rooms. We appreciate Raising Cane's for staying open late last night so we could have some food after our late ball game. Tell you what, chicken fingers at Raising Cane's are second to none. I believe they stay open till 1 a.m. on the weekends.
Oh. That's a little bit past my bedtime.
Well, when you leave the ballpark at nearly 10:30, you're looking for somewhere to go.
I tell you what, that drive home, getting through Atlanta, being that we're on the north side of Atlanta.
Correct.
The
only benefit is going to be we're East Coast. I mean East time zone going back to Central time zone, so we are going to gain an hour going back.
That's correct. All right, let's see if one of these guys can walk it off right here with a bomb.
Some really good at bats coming. And there is a sharp hit to the corner. That's going to be at least 2 runs, maybe 3 runs.
Walk it off right there. Here comes Brian.
Bledsoe is trying to stretch it for a triple, and is he in there? He is safe at third, clearing the bases.
That is
Grady Bledsoe walks
RBI
the
triple.
game off.
Ball
with a
game.
final score of 8-0 with a walk-off triple to the left field corner
very
on the
exciting.
very first pitch that he saw. That's
mean,
coming to the plate ready to get the ball.
It was inside. He hammered it. He sealed the deal. It is 8:04. All we need is the quick East Coast Sox talk and prayer, and maybe I can be on the road by an 8:15. That would be.
I would say,
we've got the ceremony after.
I will say it was an impressive weekend by the East Coast Sox scout team. This is their first weekend to play together. They're also going to play in a couple of weeks in Hoover, playing up in a 15U tournament. But this group of boys, really outstanding job. They played 5 games, only gave up 2 runs in 5 games. Really impressive defensively and pitching-wise, but also offensively, really ripped some balls hard, and just a really sound team. And we are missing a couple of our players, one for injury and one for family event that we missed them. And I believe there was a family funeral that they were going to, and our prayers are with them and all that has to do with that. But we want to wish everybody a safe drive home tonight. And we're going to sign off here from Aviation Sports Complex with a great win. We see the players out surrounding the mound, praying together. Just a great display of sportsmanship and faith, and we thank our organization for what they give us and the way they lead us, and Joe Caruso and his dedication to not only great baseball but also faith in our Lord Savior, and we We're going to sign off now from Aviation Sports Complex. Thank you for watching, and your East Coast Sox are your champions this weekend with a 5-0 record. Great job, guys.
I second all of that.
Thank you.
Look, do you want to go? Do you want to? You need my help?
Stephanie, don't forget your
They're out there
charger.
getting their stuff.
Oh, no, I got it.
Don't forget their chargers.
Okay, yes, ma'am. Got it.
Are you? You're not? I am?
Somebody's got to go out there.
You could go.